Welcome back to West Pregame. Tonight we have men's lacrosse players David and Matt. So you guys have just came back from your trip from Florida during the spring break. Tell me about that.
That was a lot of fun. It was definitely a good bonding experience with our team. We went one record-wise with the games. Unfortunately, we had a little slip-up against Clarkson that Tuesday. But we rebounded well that Friday against Keene State, and it came up with a big victory against them. We started off down a little bit, but we didn't give up when we came back to win that game, which was nice. And then we got to go to Water Park one night, and one day that was fun. And we had a nice barbecue at Graham McNabb's house because he lives down there. That was a good time as well.
Yeah, so definitely really fun experience. Our first time since I've been here going down to Florida, and it was nice to get out of the cold weather up here and play in 70 and sunny conditions both times. But the Clarkson game was definitely a slip up. We kind of got away offensively from the schemes and stuff that we're accustomed to doing, and that kind of cost us the game, but we rebounded nicely against Keene State on that Friday and got a big out-of-conference win. So at least we came back with a nice victory.
So what did you guys change from the game from Keene State onwards in order to make sure you guys got those wins?
Our coach just kind of reiterated. He just told us to believe in the system that we have and just keep doing what we're doing, and everything will work out for ourselves. Like what Matt said during the Clarkson game, we got away from what works for us. Like we know at this point in the season, over a month in, we know what works for us. We know what our weaknesses are and what our strengths are. So our coach just reminded us to keep going with our strengths, and we'll have success.
Yeah, so it was definitely easy after a game like that to come out the next day in practice and kind of be down, be lackadaisical, feel sorry for ourselves about the loss. And I feel like we came back, we were all pretty positive, and we look forward to the game on Friday. And we had 2 good days of practice, and it showed in the game on Friday.
And on a less serious note, how was the water park? What was that like for you guys as a team?
It was pretty fun. Not many opportunities to go to something like that up here, so it was definitely fun. It was kind of our last day there. We were leaving later that night, so it was good to kind of enjoy at least one day in Florida and to ourselves and not have to worry about practice.
Yeah, pretty much what he said. It was a good experience for the team. Definitely some of the freshmen that we don't really know that well yet. It was like they came with us, so we just hung out with them for a while, and it was good. Like everybody just got a lot closer, and I definitely see it helping down the road with team chemistry and everything like that.
And you said you guys had dinner at one of your teammates' houses. Tell me about that experience when you guys sat down together at the same table and were leaving from Florida.
Yeah, that was especially great. Graham McNabb, his parents were nice enough to offer up their house and have a nice barbecue for us, and that was after the Keene State game as well. So it was nice to finally be able to relax and not have to worry about everything, especially after the Clarkson game. I know a little nervous, oh no, we're just gonna go down to Florida. What happens if we lose 2 games? That would have been terrible. But it was nice to just have a big win against Keene State and then just be able to kick back and relax. Our parents were there, so it was nice to hang out with everybody.
Yeah, so definitely, like David said, it was just a great bonding experience after a big game like that. Didn't get to really see all the parents and stuff that made the trip down to Florida that much during the week with practices and stuff, so kind of just after the game to everybody get together and just bond. It was a lot of fun.
Well, moving forward recently you guys just won your game against Colby, and that's starting off in your NESCAC championships, the cup. So tell me about that game against Colby, because both of you scored very well.
You saw that?
Yeah, so the Colby game definitely, we came out fired up. Back from Florida, big in-conference NESCAC game. They're always tough to beat up at home. They have an unreal winning record. I don't know exactly what it is, but going up there and getting a big win, the offense came out and we put in 14 goals and just everybody was clicking, and it was just a great win overall.
Yeah, definitely to add on that, nobody really wants to go up to Maine and have a loss and have to sit back on a 5-hour bus ride on the way home. So we definitely came out fired up. We had a big third quarter. We put in 5 goals against them, and our defense did a great job not letting any slip-ups during that quarter. So that was when we were really able to get ahead and get that 12-5 lead that basically secured the win for the weekend.
And not to put too much focus on you, Matt, but I do know that you scored three goals in that game, and now it boosted your total goal scoring to 28, I believe. How does that feel?
It's great. I'm not worried about individual statistics as much as, I mean, if we get the team win, and our offense has a ton of talented guys who can draw double teams, and we're so talented on the offensive end that it makes it easy for me to get myself in the right spots and get open and just capitalize on the opportunities when they present themselves.
And for your upcoming game against Amherst, what's going to go through your mind?
I mean, that's a huge game for us. It's starting off a little 3-week for us. We're two-peating right now, so this is, our coach was talking to us about it today. We have an opportunity to do something very special for Wesleyan history. Winning 3 championships in a row is a really big deal for us, so we're fired up to play that game. I know hopefully we're going to get a good turnout from the crowds. We're trying to get our friends all there to get fired up for that as well. Having a good crowd behind you can never hurt. But we had a little issue today with the snow, but even still, our captains did a good job of telling us it's a big work day for us, big work week, and we can't afford any slip-ups or mental relapses.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to get up for little 3 games against schools like Amherst and Williams. They're always really good games and always competitive. And just to do something special this week is everybody's pretty fired up about it. And we know that a lot of people are going to be there to support us. I know some alumni who run company lacrosse recruits are hosting an event up in New York City to screen the game. So a lot of people in that area are going to be watching the game. So we know that we'll have all the support we need. So we just got to perform.
So I'm hoping to see a lot of cheers, a lot of crazy people in the crowd.
Yes, hopefully.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on to the show tonight.
Okay, thank you.